Hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking at the sine cosine rules and how you use them in order to find the areas and angles in a triangle. Okay, and so today the first question here is we have a triangle PQR, any triangle, not a right angle specifically, but a triangle PQR where PQ equals x, QR equals x minus 1, and PQ equals x plus 1, okay, where cosine of theta equals -1/4, and theta is over here for us. This is a very important part that's going to come in much more later on in this question. Okay, so in order to do this question, we first have to think about what we can do with this information. At first it seems a bit weird as not much is given, but since we have an angle, we have two sides next to it, and we have the side opposite of that angle, we can apply the cosine rule, which states that c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine theta. Now once we see this, it's quite obvious that it easily relates to this question and that it's pretty much the way to solve it. And so let's solve it this way. So x plus 1 squared equals x squared plus x minus 1 squared minus 2 times x minus 1 times cosine theta, but we don't know what cosine theta is, right? But no, we do, because it was given in the question over here. So we can just substitute this in and get -1/4. So this is quite easy to solve. Let's open up the brackets. X squared plus 2x plus 2 equals x squared plus x squared minus 2x plus 2 times no, wait, where am I? Plus 2, not times, sorry. Let me erase that. Plus 2 plus 1/2 times x squared minus x. Let's keep this 1/2 x squared minus x alone, and let's simplify what we have over here. X squared and x squared simplifies away. Plus 2 and plus 2 also simplifies. So, sorry, plus 1. This is meant to be 1. Give me a second. This is meant to be 1. This is meant to be 1 over here. Plus 1 and plus 1. Doesn't really make a difference, but let's make it like that. So plus 1 goes away, and we have 2x equals x squared minus 2x plus 1/2 times x squared minus x. Now let's open up this part. Let's rewrite it as 4x equals x squared plus x squared minus x over 2. Let's multiply everything by 2, so we get 8x. Sorry, 8x equals 2x squared plus x squared minus x. So this gives us 9x equals 3x squared. We then divide by 3, get 3x equals x squared. Take it to the left side. X squared minus 3x equals 0. Take the x out. X times x minus 3 equals to 0. So in this case we have then two solutions, which 1, 2. The first solution being x equals 0, since x equal, if two things are multiplied and they equal to 0, then one of them has to equal to 0. So x equals 0 or x minus 3 equal to 0, which is then x equals to 3. So this way we have found our triangle, our x's in our triangle. So let's redraw this here and put in the values. Now, as you can see, I did not use x equal to 0, and that is because we reject this solution since x cannot equal to 0. If we have a triangle, one of the sides cannot equal to 0, so this solution is rejected. And so the second part of the question is find the area of the triangle. Right, and so in order to find the area of a triangle, we must apply the 1/2 AB sine C rule. Okay, and so for this rule, we already have every angle. We just don't, actually no, we have every angle, right? And apart from the C part, sine theta, right? So it's going to be 1/2 times 3 times 2 times sine of theta. But we would say that we don't know what sine of theta is. However, we were given in the beginning that cosine theta equals, one second. However, we were given in the beginning that cosine theta equals to -1/4. So as you can tell, as I said previously, the 1/4 is coming in importantly here. So if cosine theta equals 1/4, then if we draw the triangle for this specific cosine theta, and this is theta, cosine is opposite over adjacent, adjacent over hypotenuse. So that's going to give us 1 and -4 on this side. But if we have these two, and we know that this is a right angle since this is a cosine, so then we can say that we can use Pythagorean theorem in order to find this side, and so that would be 16 minus 1 all rooted, which would give us root 15, and so that is our this side, and so with that we can find sine theta, which would be root 15 over 4, -4. And let's put that in, and so we get 1/2 times 3 times 2 times root 15 over 4, which is negative. And so we have 1/2 times 3 times 2 times root 15 over 4, which is negative. But since we're finding the area, we cannot have a negative area. So the root 15 over 4 will be positive, and here, instead of the hypotenuse being negative, we can make the side of the triangle negative. In the grand scheme of things, doesn't really make sense, but mathematically, we need to do that. And so we get 3 times 2, 3 times 2 times root 15 all over 8. And so obviously it simplifies. We can just simplify here. So this would be 4. This goes away. So in the end, we get 3 root 15 over 4, which is the area of our triangle. Thank you.